Shalom, all praise to Yahweh by Shimmy Shai. Double honors and blessings to the apostle elders of GMS, and shalom to the Aki and his teachers, truth and sincerity. I came across this article, just looking for stuff to do a big video on the RFID microchip, and I came across this article, and this is pretty much what the video is about. But you know, this RFID microchip is not going to be stopped because it's been ordained through the scripture. And I'm gonna prove that also in Revelations 13 and in Revelation 13 chapter. This started off by I don't know, this is who Amy Salisbury is, but she started a petition to the U.S. government, U.S. Senate, U.S. Congress, and U.S. House, and United Nations. And the UN and the United Nations and the USA, United States of America, are trying to implement a law that requires everyone worldwide to be implanted with the RFID microchip. They are trying to make it out to be a good thing for us, and stated that it will make life easier and also reduce crime, because no one will be able to make or move or to speak a word without the government knowing it. However, the chip is another method of government control, a step closer to the New World Order. And with this RFID chip, all your money and information, medical history, and everything will be programmed into this chip, and no more Social Security cards, birth certificate, ID card, driver license, credit and debit cards, your bank account, or anything. All this information will be implanted, be on the implanted RFID chip, and the government will have the right to withdraw money from your RFID implant for money you owe them anytime they want, with or without your consent or knowledge. And it also enabled the government to track you at any given moment for any reason, with or without, again, your consent or knowledge. The RFID chip is also a microphone so that the government can drop in and listen to you at any time, anywhere, for any reason, and you guessed it, without your consent, with or without your consent or knowledge. And here is the best part: if you refuse to be implanted with the RFID microchip, the government will deactivate your chip, and you will have nothing. No SSI, no birth certificate, no money, no nothing. And without the RFID chip, as far as the government is concerned, you do not exist and cannot be American citizen. And now, because they are trying to make it worldwide requirement, you will be you would not exist, period. There will be nowhere that you can go, and you will have no money, no place to live, no vehicle, no family, no nothing. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, it does not sound like a good thing. You know, please reject this law and protest against it. Let them know that we are not tagged. We are not to be tagged like animals or treated like property. If we do not stand up for your rights and freedom, no one will. We cannot just sit back and let this happen. And this is going to happen, so say the scriptures. Let me grab a quick scripture right quick. Revelations 13:14, and he deceived them that dwell on the earth by those means of those miracles. And God, hey, this RFID microchip is it's going to be made miracles, because when I read further down, you're going to understand that hey, you could buy and sell with this RFID microchip. You don't need money no more. All you need is this RFID technology implanted in your hand, or your arm, your forehead, or your right hand or left hand. It don't matter where you get implanted at. You get it implanted in your foot. As long as you get implanted in your foot, the Most High won't have shit to do with you. And which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell upon the earth, that they should make the image of the beast, which they had wounded by the sword, and he did live. Slakia, and did live. And this talking about the Second Roman Empire, which we are currently in. The America, the EU, NATO, the UN, all this is a part of the beast system, and which is controlled and ran by the Rothschild family members. Revelations 13, the IMF, International Monetary Fund, the central bankers of this world, the elite, the 1%, they control this world. Revelations 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, like I said, which is the United States government, the EU, NATO, the IMF funds, the international bankers, starting off with the Rockefellers, not Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Gettys. These are the so-called elite banker families of the world. And speak and cause many as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't receive this RFID microchip in your forehead or right hand, or don't receive it periodically, they're gonna search you out so they could kill you. And who to say after they torture you, for weeks or months on end, as soon as you take the RFID microchip, who's to say they won't put a bullet between your eyes and kill you off after you accept it? And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, to free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And matter of fact, let's go back over that. Revelation 13, 16. He calls of all, both small and great, small, from babies, great to the rich man. Hey, these entertainers, these so-called rich industry motherfuckers, moguls. Hey, they're gonna have to take this RFID microchip. Free and bond slaves, free men, and so-called free man, because ain't nobody free. You think you're free. It's just an illusion that's pulled over your eyes that you're free. Bond slaves, because we all slaves to the system, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And I put videos up before where the RFID microchip is in effect, where I even went to places downtown at Detroit Receiving Hospital. Well, it's not downtown, but Detroit Receiving Hospital, where you walk in and they got a kiosk where you could buy shit, and it's a cashless. There's no cashier. There's nobody working the register. All you do is scan it, and then you pay for it with your debit card or your debit card, or if you have a chip, or you can pay with your phone. Your cell phone have this RFID microchip too. So lucky for me not stating that. Google Pay, or pay through your iPhone account. You know, this the scriptures say he's wiser than Daniel. He's wise in his wickedness. You know, and I just want to go down back to this word right here, Mark. It's the elders call it the year of the Karagma, and Mark means Karagma, a stamp, imprinted mark, or mark stamped on the forehead or right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses, a thing carved, sculptured, a graven work, idolatrous images. Strong's definition, from the same as a scratch or a etching, that is the stamp, a badge of servitude. So this right here is going to be a badge of servitude, a badge of slavery. A sculptured figure, a graven mark. They want to make you a homeborn slave. They want to make you indigenous slave for they want slaves forever, for eternal. And this ain't going to happen, because the Most High ain't allowing the children of Israel to go into bondage again. We already in bondage. And when he comes, he's going to pull us out of this bondage. And that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark, or say he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And the wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. And I'm doing this right here because I want to key on the word stigma, and sky size stigma, and that's what I want to key in on. Stigma, and we break that down because there's several definitions for the mark, and Galatians 6:17. From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks of the most of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. A mark pricked in or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental uses, slaves and soldiers bore the name or the stamp of the master or the commander, branded or pricked, cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belong to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves this way with tokens to their gods. From primary stizzle to stick, i.e. prick, Strong's definition, a form primary word out of stizzle to stick, that is the prick, a mark incised or punched for the recognition of ownership. So you're going to be a slave. That figuratively is a scar of service, mark. And if you take the RFID microchip, it's just, it's your ass. Matter of fact, let me pull it out. Revelations, the 14th chapter. I think it's 9. God, the Most High gonna destroy your ass if you take this RFID microchip. Revelation 14:9, and the third angel followed them, and saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And his indignation, we break that down, is orge, anger, the natural disposition, temper, character, movement of or agitation of the soul, impulse, desire, or any violent emotion, but especially anger, wrath, indignation, anger, exhibit in punishment, thence used for punishment itself, and a punishment inflicted by magistrates. And who's the ultimate magistrate? The Most High. And he shall be tormented with fire and with brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And kind of the Lamb is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And man, this torment, matter of fact, this torment is going to be something terrible, man. Man, the Most High can make this last for longer than how long he chooses to be. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest, nor day, nor night. And who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receive his mark of his name. And you know, hey, we waiting for this one of the major prophecies that's about to come out. We waiting for this prophecy to come out because we know as soon as this starts, this is gonna be the hour of temptation, and this is when we waiting for, because we waiting for this prophecy to come fulfilled, because hey, we know we even closer to the end. We are so close to the end, we only waiting for a few more prophecies to come out, and this is a major one that we're waiting on. And here's the patience of the saints, and here are they that kept the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And man, this thing, if you accept it, the Most High is going to destroy you. It is simple as that. You know, the Most High is going to fuck your ass up. And I hope this was edifying to persuade you not to accept the RFID microchip. And anybody tell you there's anything other than that, they are lying to you. They leading you away from into accepting this RFID microchip, and death unto them. And the Most High going to destroy their ass too. So with that said, all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Double honors and blessings, Apostle Elders GMS and Psalm 1 to the Akin that's teaching the truth with sincerity. And with that said, Shalom.